See if I can crack this world, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, never name me Tween. Welcome to a very special edition of Talking at Six that I like to call the SwillCast. I am your host, 1-6, aka your favorite drunk uncle, aka your favorite swill homie, aka too swilly to be recording this right now, aka gone off that whiskey, but I'm still feeling frisky, aka boy, what the hell you doing recording this shit? You know you too faded. AKA boy, I've been sipping, but I'm still gonna be ripping this shit when I put it down. Wait a minute. What the fuck am I talking about? AKA boy, I'm just doing it because I feel like doing it because I ain't did shit since young man. AKA this boy gone, but he still on that shit. But I stalked that six, but I still spit like this. Wait a minute, I ain't rapping, but I'm talking. Hold up, this ain't a podcast, it's a mixtape. No, wait a minute, ain't a mixtape, it's a podcast. And I'm gone off my ass. AKA I got Swilly and feel like talking some shit. So here we are. For those of you that are not familiar with the concept of Swilly, Swilly is a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's a place. It's a time. It's a feeling. It is essentially just getting drunk, but it comes in many forms. You can get drunk and buck. You can get drunk and buck. Buck meaning hyperactive, really energetic, just real hype, about to go smash some shit. AKA on that 3-6 Mafia, tear the club up. AKA get crunk. AKA boy, we about to smash some shit, just random vent, or you can get swilly and emotional, get real deep in your feels on some Drake shit, aka, not even aka, or you can get real swilly and just get sleepy, There's three, personally, I experience three types of swill. There's the buck swill, there's the emotional swill, and the sleepy swill. Personally, I feel like swilly is a state of mind, it's a state of mind, it's a state of being, it's whatever you want it to be. Swilly is what you want it to be, enjoy your swilly. Enjoy your swill, aka your drink, aka your liquor, aka your beer, aka your wine. You might get some mimosas, you might get some champagne, you might get some of that there whiskey, you might get tipsy on that vodka, you might grab some you might grab that tequila, you might get some rum, So whatever you enjoy, you take it, you get it, you get right. I mean, it's getting right, enjoying yourself, having a good time. That's what I like to call swilly. The state of mind I call swilly. Some people get white boy wasted. Some people get some people get toe up on the floor up. Some people get faded. Some people get all the way turned up. Me personally, I get swilly. Several members of my crew, we get swilly. They know what the swilly is. They know what the swilly be. They know what the swilly do. But yeah, honestly, man, the SwillCast, essentially it's talking at six minus the topic. Like there will be topics, there will be. I'm even gonna make points. I am gonna be. It's not just gonna be. I mean, it is gonna be. It's essentially. If you listen to previous episodes of Talking at Six, if you listen to other episodes of Talking at Six, you know how like I get on random tangents while on a topic and then bring it back to the topic. This is essentially those random tangents minus the topic to where so the tangents are the topic. There is no topic to get back to. It's just going to be a random tangent, which I can get sidetracked on my tangents, aka adjacent tangents, aka I'm just rambling. Yeah, that I mean. But yeah, essentially, it's what is that talking at six. Basically, this is the basic form, not basic, but like if talking at six was a topicless podcast, like I went talking at six without a main topic to stick to if I just said what the fuck I was thinking, just what I was thinking, aka just but essentially it's a podcast, but it's talking at six. It's the less structured version of talking at six, and honestly, I don't know how often I'm gonna do these. This might be the only one, but I might. This is honestly a topic I want to revisit, especially with guests. Like I really want to get some guests on, get them. Not necessarily, not necessarily. I don't have. They don't have to get swilled, but I prefer to get some guests on, get them. Maybe get them a little loose, maybe not. They don't. If you don't, you don't. If you don't partake, you don't have to. I'm not forcing it on anybody. Swill ain't for everybody. I'm gonna say that right now. Make it clear. Make the point. Swill ain't for everybody. If you can't handle it responsibly, or if you just prefer not to touch it at all, don't. You don't have to. Be you. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm just saying I enjoy getting swill, and I do want to have future guests on SwillCast episodes. Like I do like talking at six topics. I do like having guests on the more structured episodes, but also want to get couple guests on, get them have them on a SwillCast. Just have them free range, just ramble, just talking about some shit, just shoot the breeze, just bullshit, and just talking in general without having to be on a topic, without having to stick into this specific thing. I mean, you know what I mean, Polyvon J was on the RTJ episode. Me and him talked shit. We talked RTJ, we talked other things. We got off on tangent, but I honestly want to get him on the SwillCast episode because man got some dope shit going on. He got a lot of shit going on. He's supposed to be on. So he's supposed to be on some other. He's gonna guest star on some other episodes and future episodes talking at 6. And I will have him back on. But I also want to have him on for a SwillCast episode because I feel like he'd be dope. Hopefully he listens to this and hear this and knows I want him on future episodes. But I also got other homies that I want them on future, episodes with topics and just. Hopefully even get more SwillCast episodes because I think this shit is dope. Like honestly, I love this concept. It's just the idea of essentially you shooting the breeze with your boys. Like it's honestly what most podcasts are. Most people that start a podcast, like, they don't go in with a structured idea. I started talking at 6 with the structured idea because I didn't think I could keep up just the random ramblings without talking, like, in circles, without saying the same shit every day, or every episode being the same thing, being the exact same thing. So I started the structured concept with, I'm going to talk about this specific thing, and whatever tangents come off of that, I'll go on those, but I'm going to bring it back to the episode, whatever it's about, because I didn't want to talk in circles. Because I feel like I would do that a lot. Like, if I didn't do it, like if I didn't do structured episodes, I would talk about, like, I could tie into all the fucking structured episodes on a non-structured episode, but like I would blow through like every episode that's on Talking at 6 already. I can blow through all those in one episode of a SwillCast because that's just my mind. That's just how I think. That's how I talk. This is how I am. Like I constantly link things together that shouldn't be linked, you think wouldn't be linked, that wouldn't connect to each other. And honestly, sometimes they don't connect at all. It's just random thoughts that pop in my head, but there are constant quotes that live in my head, that live in my mind, rent free. Like the internet, like say, oh yeah, this lives in my head rent free. It's like I have shit like that. Like Chowder was one of those. Like Chowder episodes, Chowder quotes constantly. One of my favorite quotes of all time is, it's Monk from, I might have talked about this in the Chowder episode, but it's Chowder and Mung all riding in the car. Like they're delivering this roast Moe's, and they thought they delivered to the wrong guy. Thought the giant rat stole it. Turns out he was the guy who ordered it, but they checked the carjacked this lady, and she turns out to be a pepper spray saleswoman. But like she starts pepper spraying them and the roast that's in the car in the backseat with them because they're running from the rat. And Chowder's like, it's like Mung's, she pepper sprays Mung. She's like, these Mung says that they're carjacking her. She's like, oh, carjacking. She pepper sprays Mung. It's like, pepper spray. And Chowder's like, pepper spray? That sounds delicious. And then she pepper sprays Chowder, who's a little kid, kind of fucked up. She pepper sprays Chowder, and he's like, I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. Hilarious quote. Lives in my head constantly. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. Such a great quote. Such a funny moment. Lives in my head rent free, bro. Like I think about that shit all the fucking time for no reason. It's just hilarious. It makes me laugh. It's one of the things I laughed at and it stuck in my head and it stayed there. But honestly, yeah, man, the SwillCast is just me doing this. Like if you don't like the tangents from Talking at 6, go ahead skip the rest. Go ahead skip this episode. Like I know I'm already like pretty far in at this point, but like if you hate the tangents and want me to stick to a topic, this is not the episode for you, and I'm sorry, but I will do more structured episodes in the future. I will do more topic episodes. I have several that I haven't got to yet, most of which have guests on them, which have fell through because I'm lazy as hell and haven't hit the guest up about it. It has nothing to do with the guests. They're great people. They'll be on episodes. They would be on episodes that I ask them, most of which have already agreed to be on episodes, and I just haven't scheduled them with them because I'm lazy as shit. I have motivational issues, but this ain't what this episode is about. This episode is about talking that shit. Talking at 6. Getting real swilly when I'm spitting my shit. Hey, what? Getting swilly with it. Hey, what? Getting swilly with it. But no, this episode is just about me, I had a couple, I got a little swill. Got my swill going. I'm in a real good mood. Got a real good vibe going. Just riding the vibe, riding the wave. Feeling was good. Gonna go for as long as I can. It might not be as long as a normal episode. It might be longer than a normal episode. Not really sure right now. Just gonna, spit what I'm feeling, talk what I'm saying, AKA non-traditional therapy, AKA, man, hey, I've been drinking, alright? I've been drinking, I've been drinking, and I've been thinking, so I'm gonna say this shit for no reason. Reason, yeah. Also, no raisins. I don't want raisins. Don't give me raisins. Seriously, don't. I don't hate raisins, but I don't want raisins, man. Who wants raisins, man? Speaking of raisins, who wants craisins? Never had craisins. I know it's random as hell and like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I've never had craisins and they sound good. But like, cranberries are kind of mad at me. Like, they're not terrible. Like, I don't hate them at Thanksgiving, but they're also not like, I'm not going for the cranberry sauce. I'm not going for cranberries or Christmas. I don't really care. Like, the cranberry Sprite, I might have had. No, actually, I had the cranberry Sierra Mist. And it wasn't terrible, but it's also like, I get why this is seasonal. This isn't like, this wouldn't sell. If it was year round, this wouldn't sell year round like it works. Because it's like, it's winter, it's Thanksgiving, it's fall into winter cranberry season. People like, yes, you sell it then, but like really, if you sell it year round, it wouldn't sell. Also, cranberries probably aren't available. I mean, they probably are because all fruits are available year round, but cranberries aren't. Cranberries are definitely a seasonal thing, and it only works in that season because of that. But also, who's eating craisins? Like seriously though, who's eating craisins? Craisins are seasonal. Craisins are year round, but it's like who ate cranberries? I know it'd be great. This would be great if it was dehydrated. Who the fuck's eating craisins, man? Like for real. Like, I get if they go in salad, and I'm not a big salad person, but also raisins. Also raisins, which I get it. A lot of people hate oatmeal raisin cookies, think they should be destroyed, but oatmeal raisin cookies aren't bad. They're not my top five, but like they good cookie. They're not terrible. I've had worse cookies. Not that bad. A lot of people get mad because they see them and they mistake them for chocolate chip, which I don't get. I mean, actually, I do. I've seen it a couple of times where it's like, if it's not the full oatmeal raisin, like the oatmeal raisin cookie is not super oatmeal, like it's not super oatmeal, it's just a regular cookie with raisins in it. What the hell's wrong with you? You put it in the oatmeal raisin because the oatmeal's soft and it's chewy and you expect the raisins. You put it in a regular cookie, that shit look like chocolate chips from beat your facing. I guess I understand where people get that hate from, because like you look at a cookie, you look at a normal cookie with raisins in it and it looks like chocolate chips and you bite into it, you expect a chocolate chip and you get a raisin. I'm gonna steal on somebody. Like real shit. I'm gonna swing on a motherfucker. Not because I agree with violence. Violence against everyone is wrong. No one should choose the violent route. But like, I was expecting chocolate and I got raisins. I was expecting a sweet, delicious, milky treat and I got fruit. I'm gonna swing on you. It's like when people give out fruit at Halloween instead of candy. If you want to give out fruit, I want to give out a healthy option. Don't do it. Just turn your fucking light off. Don't give out nothing. All right. If your options are fruit or nothing, I'll take the nothing. I don't want fucking fruit on Halloween. I want candy. I don't want toothpaste. I don't want toothbrushes. I don't want mini mouthwash. I want candy. People that give out sodas, I'm 50-50 on like, cool. Kids like soda and like, oh, you get a little mini soda is kind of cool, but like, you just drop that shit in the bag. Now it's crushing my candy, man. Thanks. You gave me a soda and that's cool, but now I gotta crush Twix because of it. All right, and I'd rather have a not smashed Twix than a soda. But also, giving out soda's not cool, man. Not bad, maybe like the Cool House, man. Yeah, we could have bought candy. We also, you think about it, technically, it makes them seem like, oh yeah, the Cool House, they gave out more expensive treats, but actually they give out the cheaper shit. You look at it, 6-packs go on sale. Like 12 fucking soda goes on sale around. Soda be going on sale. You can get the soda on sale. Candy be expensive as hell until after Halloween, and you ain't giving out year-old candy. You ain't giving out year-old chocolate. So yeah, man, the sodas actually be cheaper than the Halloween candy when you really think about it. So motherfuckers giving out sodas like, we ballin'. Nah, nigga, y'all giving out the cheaper shit. The candy's more expensive. Shit, the fun size candy's more expensive. Then how do they give out the full size candy bars? Excuse me, even they technically might be getting them shit cheaper if you get them at like Costco and get the big ass box of the full size. But I ain't hate that because the full size candy bars be lit. Let me be real, I rarely ever got those back in my day trick or treating. I really got full size candy bars. You fuck around and get the king size, man. Shit, boy. Y'all doing too much. The king size, y'all doing too much, bro. I ain't trying to eat it. I mean, even the full sizes might be a little too much. Full size, all right, that might be all you eat for that night, man. You ain't trying to do. Halloween candy boils down to you trying to eat like 5-6 things at once. You're trying to get like, let me get that mini Snickers, let me get that mini Twix, let me get that mini Three Musketeers, let me wash it down with a mini box of Nerds, and then a mini pack of Skittles, and I'm good for the night because I'm fucking running off this shit, boy. I'm sugar rushing, boy. I got that sugar rush. I'm rolling off this shit all night, boy. I'm up, all night. You know what I mean? Also, before I bring the question of Halloween on a weekday sucks, bro. You fuck around. It's Halloween on a Sunday through Thursday is trash, bro. I gotta get up and go to school the next morning, man. I've been out all night trick-or-treating, and then school would be super no candy. Man, fuck you, nigga. I've been out all night, especially middle school, bro. Like, elementary school, I kind of get it. Middle school, man, fuck you, nigga. Catch these hands, bro. I've been out all night grabbing this fucking candy. You know what I mean? I get caught with, ooh, anyone caught with candy, it has to get confiscated. Confiscate my candy, get swung on, bro. All right, I went out and work for this shit. You can tell me not to eat it. You can tell me to put it away. You try to take my shit, I'ma swing on you, bro. Like real shit. Like I don't get the idea of confiscate. I mean I understand, but also like that's a flex that ends in middle school. You bring that shit to high school, bro. You gotta catch the fade, my nigga. Don't fight your teachers. I'm not saying violence is cool. I'm not saying kids should fight teachers. That's not okay. Teachers shouldn't fight kids. Violence is not okay. But at the same time, man, like as an adult, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. Personal story. I was working one night, I ain't gonna say where, but I was working late night. I was working a night shift at my job where I normally work day shifts. I'm bored. I'm posted up. I pull out my phone for a couple seconds, scroll through, put it back in my pocket. Fucking the night manager of like the place, where I was working, comes through. Is like, yeah, you gotta put that phone away. If I see you on it again, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna confiscate it. And it's like, at this point, dude, I'm like mid-20s. I'm in my 20s. He a grown man, I get it. You know, he probably in his 30s, maybe late 30s, early 40s at most. But this motherfucker, like, man to man, bro, you telling me if you see me on my phone and you inside, you gonna take it. Be clear, you saying that shit like I'm gonna hand you my phone. You try to confiscate my phone, I'm putting that shit on my, you ain't confiscating shit, nigga. I'm a grown ass man. You ain't confiscating shit from me, alright? I get it, you talking to me like I'm a fucking kid because you think I'm younger than I am because I had to shave for that job, so I was clean shaven for that job, so I had baby face, so I look like a fucking kid. On some real shit, dog, like, I put my phone in my fucking pocket and ignored him, whatever. He walked away, I put my phone back out. But at the same time, I was like, man, you try to fucking confiscate my phone as a grown ass man, nigga, you gonna have to catch the fade, bro. That ain't I'm confiscating, nigga. That's you stealing my shit. You want my phone, you gotta grab that shit out of my pocket, bro. You ain't taking the shit. I'm putting the shit in my pocket. You want it, come get it, motherfucker. We swinging right now. I don't give a fuck about this job. You don't catch this fade, nigga. I don't play that shit. As a grown ass man, you ain't confiscating shit from me, dog. I don't give a fuck who you are. That is a bullshit. Like, that is some fucking, oh, that is some, like, you flexing because you think you got authority shit, nigga. That's letting that little position go to your head. Like, which brings me to my other point of middle management. Fuck middle management, dog. Like, I get it. You moving up in the world. You feeling good about yourself. You feel like you doing better in the world. You doing better at your job. You feeling great about yourself. What I'm saying is, don't try to flex with that shit. Don't try to flex. That shit ain't a flex, bro. Like, I hate people who try to use authority, think they made it in the world because they got a little authority, and try to flex on people that they perceive to be under them. And try to, oh, well, I'll do this. Well, I'll beat your fucking ass, nigga. That shit ain't off the table. I don't give a fuck about getting arrested, nigga. I don't give a fuck about cops. I don't give a fuck about it's against the law. Nigga, I beat your ass, bounce the fuck out, and they won't catch me. They won't see me, nigga. You think I'm gonna beat your ass and stand around? Nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass, get in my shit, and leave, nigga. Come find me. Like, and I'm not saying that's okay. I'm not condoning violence. I'm not saying beat your manager's ass, but I'm saying, like, people who are in management positions or even middle management positions or even have, like, the slightest authority over another adult, be aware of that shit. Don't let that a little authority go to your fucking head like you untouchable. Like you somebody like, oh, you're a superior. That shit don't matter, my nigga. You talking to a fucking adult. Don't let that shit hit you like you not talking to me like I'm a grown-ass man. Like you not an adult. Like I'm not the same age as you. Or like we not the same category. Like I'm not just as old as you. Or even I'm slightly younger, nigga. Don't talk down to people who you perceive to be under you because that is some bullshit. Because you can still get your ass whooped, motherfucker. Like, just because you older or you in a higher position, don't stop you from catching these hands. And I feel like that's a narrative that does not get, like, that's a narrative that doesn't get acknowledged enough in this world. Like, people think, oh, just ignorant, uneducated people will fucking fight. It's like, no, nigga, like, it's humans. Like, don't disrespect people and expect them to retaliate in any other way other than beating your ass. Don't expect people to just accept fucking disrespect, dog. That shit is not okay. That shit is not cool. Like, I really hate when people do that shit. Just disrespect people because you think you're better than them, or you think you're in a higher position than them, or you think you're higher up than them. You think you have some authority over them. Like, honestly, dude, that's what honestly, like, I'm not even going to the level like, oh, that's the problem with prison. There's a lot of problems with prisons, but, like, that's a big issue. Like, and that's not even, I'm not gonna say that's the only issue with cops, but that's a lot of the issue with fucking cops. Like, you flexing like this little position of authority, nigga. If you didn't have that badge, you wouldn't be talking that shit. You're talking that shit because you think you better because you know you have a gun. You don't know what I have. And you expect me to respect you because of it. So I don't respect the badge. Not because I don't respect, because, oh, I think authority, or like, oh, I think cops are bad. Actually, cops, not because, oh, cops are bad, like, oh, I just fly. I don't respect you because you're letting that little bit of authority go to your fucking head like you can't get smacked, nigga. Like you can't catch hands in these fucking streets. And I'm not saying violence is the option. Violence is the answer to everything. I'm not saying everybody should be out here violent and wilding. I'm saying don't act like that shit can't happen, B. Just because I'm in a fucking office with a button down and a tie on, so I'm in an office with a button down and you got a tie on, nigga, don't think I won't whoop your ass, bro. Don't matter. Just because I'm in business casual, I will stomp you the fuck out. Just because I'm in business casual instead of some black Timbs, nigga, you can still get. Whether the black Air Forces are on or off, it's constantly, no, black Air Force energy is an option. People are like, oh, motherfucker, wearing black Air Forces, don't fuck with them. Whether the Air Forces are on or off, just know that black Air Force energy is always a fucking option, B. You can always catch that shit, son. It ain't never not an option. Motherfuckers can always whoop your ass just because they feel like it, bro. God damn. Like I said, I'm not condoning violence. I don't support violence against anyone. You should not be out here storming people out. But some motherfuckers need to get their ass whipped to realize, hey, just because you think that's how the world works, that's not how the world works, bro. And I'm not saying that's how the world works on violence either. But I'm saying, just because, like, you in a position of authority don't make you untouchable. The rules of this job say, the bylaws, the handbook says, nigga, fuck the handbook, nigga. The handbook ain't my mindset. The handbook don't determine how I think. The handbook don't determine what I can and can't do. The handbook says what I can and can't legally do, nigga. Not everybody follow the law, bro. Not everybody gotta be legal 24/7, my nigga. Some of us out here living reckless. Some of us living wild, bro. Some of us don't give a fuck. Some of us just here for the money, B. You here because you want to make a difference, because you love this job, because you love this field, because you do it for the love of this shit. I do it for money, my nigga. I can whoop your ass and be somewhere else getting money tomorrow, son. Like, and I'm not like saying that's like, no, I'm not supporting. I'm not even saying like, oh, you should be out here living like that. I'm just saying, like, never forget that that's an option. Don't be disrespectful to fucking people. Don't ever disrespect someone just because of how much money you got, or how hard you work, or because where you come from, or what you got in life. At the end of the day, we just animals, B, and violence rules the animal kingdom, bro. The animal kingdom says survival of the fittest, my nigga. Don't matter. Money is like, oh, we got all this money, and like billionaires and shit. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, they got billions of dollars and shit. Guess what? Biggie said it best. Niggas bleed just like us. So imagine me being scared of a nigga made of flesh. Nah, but real shit, like, money rules the world, nigga. Money makes the world go round. Money is all almighty dollar. They're all powerful and shit. But at the end of the day, my nigga, money don't stop you from getting your ass beat. It don't matter how much money you got. You can still get stomped the fuck out. There's still rappers getting extorted. There's billionaires getting extorted. There's fucking billionaires getting sold out by their mistresses, my nigga. Money don't mean shit. Money equals power, but power don't equal not getting your ass beat. And I know this has been a really long tangent about whooping motherfuckers, but like, I'm sorry, that's some shit that really sticks in my head. And the idea of like, just because you're successful, you can't get beat the fuck up. Like, real shit, like, don't get it wrong, motherfucker. Like, there's some motherfuckers, like, all they want is to beat a nigga. They don't give a fuck who you are, what you got, what you want, what you doing, they don't give a fuck what you did for them. They still whoop your ass. Like, real shit. Like, and, like, not even saying, like, I'm out here like that. I'm not living that life. I ain't about that life. I ain't talking about run up, catch the hands anytime. Nigga, run up, catch this fade, nigga. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, just acknowledge, just know that like, no matter what a motherfucker look like, they could still like be about some fucking stomping your ass out shit. No matter how professional they look, motherfucker looking like Mr. Rogers and still stomp your ass out like he Biggie, nigga. Black Tims and black hitties, you know what I mean? For life, nigga. Fuck going to hell when I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies, nigga. Yeah, that I mean. Catch this shit any day, anywhere. But nah, let me stop. Motherfuckers thinking about that shit. I ain't about that life. There are motherfuckers who are about that life. And motherfuckers who ain't about that life. I'm just saying, like, just know that life is an option. Whether you about it or not, that life is an option. Whether that's your route or not, that life is out there. There are people with that mindset. Even though you like think everybody's all hunky-dory and happy to be around each other, there are motherfuckers in general slap you out. I don't give a fuck where you work at. I don't give a fuck. Look at the happiest motherfucker. Like, one of the best memes I've ever seen is like fucking me at work and just Ice Cube in a fucking blue, like baby blue polo standing next to Elmo. And it's like me when I leave work, and it's Ice Cube from the fucking Good Day video with the bandana on and the flannel and the fucking convertible, nigga, like rolling through the hood. And it's like, yeah, like, be clear. Just, what the face you see isn't always the face the person that has. Motherfuckers can quick turn and snap on your ass super quick. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, I'm Swill, but at the end of the day, just know, everybody ain't nice, man. Everybody play nice. They might play nice. Best example, I can't even recap the whole story, but like it's online. It's made it circles. A story about a dude who fucking like was at his job, who read his contract and knew what was required of him as a black guy, knew what was required of him at work, did what was required of him, didn't go further. They tried to make him his manager tried to make him do overtime. He's like, oh yeah, no, that's not in my contract. That's not required. I don't have to. He told the other black guy they had him working weekends when they weren't supposed, when they didn't have to, wasn't required. He told him, I was like, hey man, read your contract. That shit's not required. We don't have to. He didn't do it. The management got pissed. He told him, hey man, that's not my contract. I don't have to. End of the day, like, point I'm getting at is, the running quote through that whole thing was the dude kept singing Try Jesus, the song Try Jesus. Please don't try me, cause I throw hands. And like, eventually it went from their management to the higher ups to eventually to HR. And like, he told them, like, yeah, like, I don't have to do this. It's not my contract. It's not required of me. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to work weekends. It's not required of me. It's not my contract. I don't know where to say I have to do overtime or work weekends. So I'm not going to do overtime on the weekends. I'm enjoying my life. try Jesus, please don't try me. And then eventually, like, it's so funny, was venture management dude came at him again, and like he brought HR, and like HR read the contract, and it's like, yeah, he doesn't have to. And even he's like, dude even told the black guy even told like, okay, guy was black, the worker was black, management was white guy. No offense, not bringing race in it. It's not like a super racial thing, but anyway, yeah, dude tried to pull HR on him, and HR was like, oh yeah, actually, the black guy's actually right. The worker is actually right. He doesn't have to do overtime. He doesn't have the weekends. And then like he told us like, oh, will you tell him what I told you? Oh, you mean try Jesus, not you? And it's so funny, like she's saying try Jesus. Eventually, the story ends with her walking off singing "Try Jesus" offbeat, no offense, but HR lady singing "Try Jesus" all right, and then eventually the dude, like the management got fired. Dude works out was like, yeah, it's like I hate people about you. It's like, what, black people? It's like, no, sorry, no, not a race thing. I don't hate black people. I hate people that know too much, aka people that are smarter than their positions, aka people that actually read their contracts, aka the workers that realize they know more about the job than management and don't let that little management title scare them, because management let that shit go to their head, think they better than somebody. Realize, hey, yeah, just because you management don't mean you better than me. It don't mean shit, bro. I read my contract. I know what you can and can't force me to do. What you can and cannot have me do. Just because you management, you can't force me into doing this shit I don't have to do. That's not in my contract. And I respect the fuck out of that. I also respect Toby. I'm sorry, bro. I cannot pronounce your last name, but it's Toby NW something. Like, look him up. You can find him on YouTube. He has a song "Try Jesus," and I love that shit. Try Jesus, please don't try me, cause I throw hands. He has a lot of songs. He has a song with Paul Wall called "Juice." Super lyrical, super ripping, but it also got that southern slap to it. It's awesome. He also has a song called "Fi-Fi," which I'm assuming I'm pretty sure it's with his wife, and like it's so dope. Like it's such a fucking anthem. It's so buck, dog. It gets crowd hype. I don't want to say it's a black empowerment anthem. It is, but also it isn't just for black people. Like you can enjoy it if you're not black. It's buck, but it's also like yeah. If you black, we in sync. Bye bye bye. Yeah. This shit 5-5. I'ma put it into I die. West. Throw up my side. That shit goes so hard, dog. Like it's so buck, it's so crazy. But it's crazy because like it's super buck and you wouldn't expect it to be lyrical. But when you actually listen to the lyrics, it's like essentially just like, yeah, hey, I made it out the mud, bro. I came out of a rough neighborhood, but I did it the hard way. Nigga, I'm married. I got kids with my wife, and we doing it. We putting it together. We working together. It's like if you book me for a show and I can't bring my babies or my wife, I can't bring my babies and my wife, then I'm leaving. Like straight up, like just some real shit. It's like, yo, you book me for a show, yeah, I'm already booked me for a show. But if I can't bring my babies and my wife, I'm gone, nigga. Fuck this. I don't give a fuck about it. I can go get this money elsewhere. I can do it some other way. I can book another show. I can keep doing it. I don't need you. I don't need your handouts. You don't have to hand me shit. I'm gonna get it how I get it. I'm gonna work hard for this shit. I got it out the mud and I'm gonna keep getting it, nigga. Started from the bottom and we still going up, motherfucker. Respect it. Love that shit. 5-5 by Toby, man. Look that shit up. Google it. YouTube it. So great. Dope ass video. Respect to the guy, man. Toast to the man, man. Get that man his flowers, man. He respect that man. He going hard as fuck. Him and the whole family, man. They going hard, bro. Love that shit. But yeah, man. Shit, I'm just saying, man. Honestly, the whole general vibe of this was, I'm here real shit. I got Swill. I got a little bit in my feelings, man. I'm going to say some shit to some people that's close to me, but I'm not good at expressing it. And they probably won't listen to this episode. And even if they do listen, they probably won't listen this far. So they won't hear this. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to probably start to say some shit to them personally and let them know how I feel and let them know. Connect to the ones you love, man. Tell the people you love them before they gone, man. The shit, I don't know, that me is like the things we say at funerals, we should be saying at birthdays. And it's 100% true, man. Fuck birthdays, nigga. Just tell them when you feel it. You feel like, tell someone you love someone you remind, like, the shit that love makes you remind them, reminds you why you love them so much, the things you love about people. Tell them before they gone, man. Tell them now. Tell them any day of the week. Tell them at birthdays. Do that shit before the funeral roll, but also at funerals. Remember the good moments. Don't be sad because that person's gone and bask in their fucking glory. Remember the good times. Have a good vibe. Like, I've said this shit before, like, and I think people might think I'm joking, but I'm 100% serious. I want my funeral to be a fucking barbecue, bro. I want my funeral to be a fucking cookout with whiskey, cake, and karaoke, bro. Like Rick and Morty said, weddings are just funerals with cake. I literally want my funeral to have cake. I want it to have barbecue. I want it to have whiskey. I want a fucking open bar at my funeral. I want my funeral to be a fucking open bar with a DJ, bro. Like, I want it to be a cookout with an open bar and a DJ because I want you to barbecue. I want you to have a good time. I want you to play songs that remind you of me. Remember me, but have a good time. Remember the good moments we have together. Fuck the sad shit. Don't be sad I'm gone. Like, I'm not saying don't be sad. You can cry. You can have your tears. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I want the general vibe to be a remembrance of my life, not sadness sadness that I'm gone. I don't want you to be crying because I'm gone. I want you to be fucking crying from joy that I brought to you because I want you to have the good moments. Remember the times we shared together. Remember the good times. Remember the things I shared that made you laugh. Remember the songs that remind you of me. Play the songs that remind you of me. Eat fucking food. Have a good time. Be happy you're together. Just remember the good times. Be happy that you shared the experience of me, motherfucker. Like I said, I want you to be happy that I'm happy that you experienced life with me and not sad that I'm gone. Like, I want you to be happy about the good times, man. Like, rapper Prof has a song called Karma Legend. Look it up. YouTube, it's on YouTube. Google it. Karma Legend is so good. It's essentially like him talking about like how he can finally accepting the fact that like, dog, like I've done a bunch of dope shit. Like him like having to sit down and realize he's done a bunch of dope shit in his career. Like, been over 10 years rapping, still going, still have a great career, having sold out shows, massive shows, super high energy buck, and him finally being able to accept that, yo, I do dope shit. I'm dope and I do dope shit. Him finally accepting like, yo, I'm gonna be a legend. Like, this shit I do is legendary. I may not be as big as like mainstream. He's not a mainstream artist. He's independent label, small time shit, but he does buck. He gets big. It's still big. Him finally accepting like, yo, I'm a legend. Like, it took years for me to realize this. It took years for me to finally accept it, but I've become a legend. Like, the literally chorus is, I have become a legend. Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's only something that he's done no shit. And honestly, like, that's my goal in life. To be a legend. Not necessarily just in music or being my name known everywhere. Like, I want to be legendary in the sense of I want to be a legend. Like, I want there to be a legend of me. I want there to be stories told about me after I'm gone. I want there to still be like memories of me shared beyond generations, beyond just my friends. I want them to share it with their kids. I want their kids to share it with their kids. I want my name to be known for generations. 16 swilly, whatever the fuck you call me, whatever you know me as, whatever you experience with me, share that shit constantly. I just constantly want to be a vibe. I don't want to be a person. I don't want to be a fucking star. I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be a myth. Dog, I'm a myth, a legend. I want to be my shit to be shared. I want my story to be shared. And I want my story of everything. I just want you to share good times. I want to be happy. I want to be known as the guy who did dope shit, who had a good time, who went out smiling and laughing and had a great time. And when he died, there was nothing but happiness. Yeah, we should be sad because he's gone, but we happy because we experienced him while he was here, bro. That's what I want. That's what the SwillCast is all about. That's why I started talking at 6. Share my experience with fucking media that I enjoy, so other people can hear it and go enjoy it themselves, or people who already enjoy it can hear someone else's take on it. Where it's like, oh god, I'm not alone. This guy likes this thing too. Oh man, we share this experience, and just keep it moving, bro. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Get it bigger. Share it with everybody. Do whatever you want. Enjoy your fucking life. Be you. Just don't hurt other people in the process, but have a great time. But yeah, man, that's my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But remember, man, follow me on social media at Talking at 6 on Facebook, Talk That 6 on Twitter, Talking at 6 on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and remember, I'm always talking 6. And I don't even know I don't got a fucking closing line, man. Just remember, man, be great, do dope shit, have a good time, and share the experience. Peace.